the words that I just heard you say came out of Jerry Jones' mouth. Let me explain why. Jason Garrett is going to be a coach in this league. All right, yeah, that doesn't mean he's going to be a coach with the Cowboys, but you already have somebody promoting him to be somewhere else. Why? Because you like him. See, this is the kind of stuff that black people lose our minds about. Jason Garrett, I want to remind everybody.
Ain't that many head coaching jobs.
Right now, we're looking, there's only 32 head coaching jobs in the National Football League.
He also said he's the guy for the job if you see it on the ticker.
There's 32 coaching jobs. A year ago, a man that is a Super Bowl champion, that has gone to 2 Super Bowls, that has been in numerous AFC championship games, that has never had a losing record, was on the clock where people were talking about there needed to be change. We had pundits, we had commentators, we had football aficionados cowardly talking behind his back. In private, I'm talking about Mike Tomlin here. And right now, without his quarterback, without his all-world wide receiver, without his all-world running back, with a fourth-string quarterback, the brother's 7-5. We have a guy in Jason Garrett who, even though it's an 83-65 career record, he's had numerous subpar seasons. In 10 years, he's got 2 playoff victories. And we have a billionaire who is the owner of America's team, the most popular franchise in all of sports, even before firing him, already promoting him for another job in the NFL. Why? Why is Jason Garrett, of all people, entitled to be in line for another head coaching job when he has a prime job and has done nothing with it? Jerry Jones was on it. We are a week removed from sound of Jerry Jones being on camera saying, excuse me, in the world of business, I could come in 6th place, and that's okay. But in this business, you got to finish on top. You got to finish number 1. Jason Garrett has never finished number 8, number 5, let alone number 1. Hasn't even come close. And the billionaire owner of the most popular franchise, arguably in sports, is sitting here before firing him, already promoting him for another job. I got a problem with this.
Question for you, Stephen A. And Marcus, you could weigh in as well. The NBA had an image problem. At least they were conscious of being perceived as a quote-unquote black league. The NFL has not faced the same kind of stuff. And I've always thought partly that's because the 2 characters you know on every team are the coach and the quarterback, and they were almost always exclusively white. Now we're seeing that change in terms of quarterbacks. The best quarterbacks in the league, top 5 or whatever, are all African American. Do you guys believe that makes it more difficult for African American head coaches to rise because at that point, whether or not owners are consciously aware of it, the 2 most prominent faces of teams will both be African American. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you think that actually puts down like negative pressure on African American candidates?
Let's answer that after the break.
I will answer that after the break.
Perfect. Let's get into commercial break. We'll have much more on Jerry's recent sound, now defending Jason Garrett, saying he's the guy for the job. More First Take after.